I have a 9-year-old kid. That I don't like a lot of makeup, I guess I should say that. So yeah, it is. I don't do all like the like they said, the makeup, the hair and all. I like just more natural, just more for me.
Ooh,
So you're making faces.
I'm super natural, honey.
Oh, sorry, it looks like you have like
This is
foundation
very minimal.
or
I feel like men who say they want natural women are very critical of women, and so I didn't like that.
I can't come out here and put on makeup and cover up my little flaws. I'm me.
Oh, here, let's go, okay, let's go. Yeah, she wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.
YouTube, what is good with y'all? I'm back again with another Pop the Balloon reaction video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this video. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. 98% of y'all not subscribed, so if you fuck with the video, then tap in and subscribe. Make sure you like the video. Check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. Let's get right into it.
Welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Walter.
Walter, how old are you?
I'm 32.
And Walter, what do you do?
I'm a plumber and a handyman.
All right. So what do you like to do for fun?
I enjoy hanging out with my son. I have a 9-year-old kid. And I also I enjoy working on my race car and hanging out with family, friends. I don't usually like to go out scene or nothing like that, so more of a homebody. I like to hustle. So
Nice, nice. And what do you look for in a woman?
somebody who's smart, genuine, authentic, somebody who knows what they want and not play no games. you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. And what are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody who smokes cigarettes. I'll probably say that. And then somebody who probably can't take accountability. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then other than that, I'm pretty more laid back. I don't really have nothing crazy like that. I don't like a lot of makeup, I guess I should say
Okay.
that. So yeah, it is.
All right.
And that's it.
Okay, so we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there and see why they ended up popping. Let's start here. Your name and age.
It was literally two things that he said. Literally, I have a kid. I don't like women that wear a lot of makeup. And it's crazy because he said a lot of makeup. It's just insane to me that women pop their balloon because he didn't say you can't wear any makeup. He said you can't wear too much makeup. And what's wrong with him having a preference on makeup? It's like anytime a guy on this show says they have any type of preference in terms of beauty or like hair or lashes, wherever, they can't have no opinion on like anything beauty related, even if they're going to be your man, which makes no sense. I guess I understand the kid thing. If you have kids, I think the women that ended up popping their balloon are some of the more attractive women, and if they don't have kids, then it's like they think they have a lot of options at this point. But maybe as they get older, they might have to date somebody that does have kid, even if they still don't have one, because there's not as many men available at that age. But yeah, I feel like other than that, I like how he's dressed. He's not dressed like super professional, but I feel like that doesn't really matter anymore. He's well spoken, and I think a lot of the reason that the women didn't pop their balloon is just off of his height, because he's so tall and he's not like, he has a good like physique. He's not overweight or anything.
My name is Mecca, and I'm 26.
And Mecca, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
What's your name again?
Walter.
Walter. I think you're really handsome, and I like what you had to say. I think for a 26-year-old with their stuff together, I just can't compromise on kids. But I do respect that you care about being a father.
Absolutely.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I would probably say no.
And why not?
I think she's beautiful. Right. I don't do all like the like they said, the makeup, the hair and all. I like just more natural. Just more for me.
Ooh,
So you're making faces.
I'm super natural, honey.
Oh, sorry. It looks like you have like
This is very
foundation
minimal
or something on
makeup.
your lip. Yeah, minimum. Okay. So eyelashes with the lip gloss and all that, but for sure.
Thank you. Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Yasmin, and I'm 26.
And Yasmin, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Kids for me are a deal breaker. I don't have any. I'm so young, and I kind of want my first child to be the person's first child. Also, you are a homebody, which I respect, and you say you enjoy being a father, so I respect that as well. But I'm so young. I like to go out. I like to enjoy myself. I work really hard, so I like to reward myself every now and then. But yeah.
Got it. And now, she's someone that's your type?
I would have to say she's beautiful.
Okay.
I would probably approach her if I had the opportunity.
Thank you. You're really handsome too.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age.
I'm Kara. I'm 28.
And Kara, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
It was just a kids thing. It is a deal breaker for me, but you're very handsome.
I appreciate it.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Unfortunately, no.
And why not?
Just the hair and the makeup, and yeah.
Thank you. Let's go here. Name and age.
I'm Carrie. I'm 26.
And Carrie, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think he's handsome, very handsome. I like what you have on. However, I feel like men who say they want natural women or are very critical of women, and so I didn't like that. Yeah.
No? Is she someone that's your type?
Probably like the same thing. I mean, I think they're all beautiful ladies, right? I think we're all beautiful in our own ways, but I'm just more like a natural kind of guy, you know, like, and that's just what I like. I understand you want to put it on. I get that. You know, you want to go out, you want to feel good as a lady, especially coming in front of 1 million views. I understand that. Me personally, I just don't care for it every day. If you want to do it for a show, cool. But if it's an everyday thing, you would wake up and spend an hour to do your makeup, that's just not for me. I like to get up and just go, or, you know, that's just for me. More for me.
Okay. But what about like for like date nights and stuff like that?
Absolutely, yeah, put it
Okay.
on. You know what I mean? Look good. I don't mind that. But you know, I can't come out here and put on makeup and cover up my little flaws. You know, I'm me. This is who I am.
Yeah.
I just prefer it the same way, I guess.
Let's go here. Your name and age.
So first of all, I feel like the girl on the far left, I actually agree with her. I don't think she has that much makeup on, but like obviously the braids, that's not like her actual hair. So, and then when he said lip gloss, I was like, bro, lip gloss is not, I don't think that counts as makeup. But I get it. This last interaction was a good explanation of like the two sides of the equation. Like her explaining why, you know, a lot of women, they don't like men that have an opinion on women's beauty. And then he gave a great explanation as to like, you know, he wants somebody that's natural. He doesn't want them spending a ton of time on their looks every morning. And he even said, though, that it's okay if it's a special occasion to do that. He just doesn't want that to be like an everyday thing. So I feel like, I don't know, I'm not sure, because you could at least ask them, you know, like, is this something that you wear on an everyday basis? Do you typically wear makeup when you go out for work or whatever? Or are you a person that only does that if it's like a date night or a show or something? Because he's eliminating all these women off of their makeup, but he doesn't know, like he said, he doesn't know if that's an everyday thing or if that's a just for this show thing.
My name is Holly and I'm 28.
Okay. And Holly, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I don't feel like I need makeup every day, but I do think makeup is an art and I enjoy doing it. And so I think when I heard that, I just felt like maybe you wouldn't appreciate the time and effort that I put into my art.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I respect it.
Okay.
Yeah, same. I feel how I feel, but I don't think I would approach if I would see her in person or anything like that. No, I mean, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
The makeup again, or is it something
Makeup,
else?
anything like that, and I would say she's just not my type overall.
Sure. No worries.
Let's go here. Your name and age.
I'm Angelica and I'm 32.
All right. Angelica, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
The makeup thing. I like the freedom to be able to choose. I don't wear it every day, but I like it, you know, so. Yeah.
What about, is she someone that's your type?
I would have to say, unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Maybe too tall for me, and then I don't know, just not my type.
Okay. How tall are you?
5'10" without heels.
10.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. I'm 6'4", so I mean,
Yeah.
I just prefer a little bit shorter.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you. Let's go here. Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Brianna, and I'm 30 years old.
All right. And Brianna, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I really like everything he had to say. I think that you're very attractive. I like the outfit, the Yeezy shoes, whatever is going on there. I didn't mind the kid or anything, but I think the makeup part just turned me off because it's a TV show. So, you know, you put on makeup. So I just, I feel like that's normal. So just it being mentioned just kind of turned me off a little bit. That was it.
Yeah, I think the question was, what's your deal breaker? And I think putting on makeup a lot all the time is my deal breaker.
Okay.
Coming to a show with makeup on wasn't my deal breaker. It was putting it on all the time, every day kind of thing. Like if that's something that you do, because we all know they call it beat or something like that, I'm not into it. It ain't for me.
Okay.
You know, I wear nice clothes and stuff, get certain clothes and all that. It just ain't for me.
Okay. Got it. Now, is she someone that's your type?
I would say no. The height again, and then just not for me.
No tall girlies get love too. Come on.
Yeah,
now.
they do. Yeah, 'cause I'm tall, so I understand it. Yeah, I just prefer shorter. You know, this is shorter. Too.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you.
Your name and age.
I'm Jayla. I'm 27.
All Hey, Jayla, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I really appreciated that you mentioned your son first. That says a lot about you as a person. And I think what got me was the race car. My brother is a motorcyclist, and my nephews, you know, I think about them and like him getting in accidents and stuff, and it just seems like a really unsafe activity for me. I don't think I could be part of that lifestyle. Yeah, that's really it.
That's cool.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
No, unfortunately, again, yeah, just I would have to say just the overall look isn't for me, you know, and yeah, prefer something different.
Thank you. All right, let's head on back. So unfortunately, that is all the balloons popped,
Yes,
but
it is.
thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Thank you,
Take
thank
the
you.
mic.
On one hand, I was surprised that he didn't say he liked that last girl because she has like a natural look in terms of her hair, at least. Like she has locks, so that's her real hair. But she did kind of have more makeup on. I do, and she's like not the one of the most attractive women there, in my opinion. I think he is just like picky outside of his preference in terms of height and makeup. I think he brought up a good point, though, that they did not listen exactly to what he says. They're so eager to get right on anybody that says anything about makeup or hair or lashes, whatever, that they didn't listen to him saying he doesn't want somebody that does it every day. He actually did say that in his deal breaker. So they automatically assumed, like, you have a problem with me wearing too much makeup on the show. And that's not even what he said. So I think that was a good distinction that he made at the end there. But, you know, like he didn't get his match. You know, his standards is too high. The girls that was available wasn't into him, whatever. But it is what it is. Let me know in the comments what you think about this episode. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. Subscribe since you made it to the end of the video. Like the video. Check out my playlist to see my other Pop the Balloon reaction videos. I'm gonna get up out of here. Hope y'all have a great day. Peace.
Oh, here, let's go, okay, go. Yeah, yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah.